Greetings, great learners. My name is Mr. Simbi and welcome to today's accounting class. In today's class, I have a very interesting question for you. We are preparing a trading stock account using several journals. I'm going to be focusing on cash as well as credit journals. And we're going to see how these journals affect our trading stock account. But before I start, keep in mind that trading stock is an asset. Therefore, it will increase on the debit and decrease on the credit. All right, let us start. We need to see the question that we have. Here is our question, and it says, complete the trading stock account for June and balance it properly. So this is very important. When you close off a ledger account, you need to balance it off properly. The business uses a markup of 60% on cost. Keep this in mind. We will need it when we do calculations. Balances as of the 1st of June in the general ledger, 87,600. Therefore, we need to put this in our trading stock account. Let's see if we can do that. I will keep my debit with a plus and my credit with a minus. I'm coming here, the balance on the 1st of June. So I have my June here on the 1st. I will bring my balance. Is my balance brought down? I have my amount, 87,600. That is my opening balance. I look forward now to getting journals and see how I can post from those journals to my trading stock account. Let's see how we can do that. With me here, I have a CRJ, that is my cash receipts journal, as well as a CPJ, and I need to post. Where am I posting to? My trading stock account. Remember again, on the debit, a plus, on the credit, it is a minus. I'll keep reminding you of this until we get to the end of this question. I have my balance, which I have already put in, 87,600. In the CRJ, we have sold goods, and I have cost of sales, and my amount is 26,250. So the question then is, where do you think I must post it? To the debit or to the credit side of my stock account? You have to keep in mind that when we are selling, is stock coming in or stock is going out when we are selling? In this case, it is cash sales. Definitely, I'll put it on my credit side. What then do I say? Remember, we are coming here, and I'm going to now say cost of sales. Cost of sales. Cost of sales from which journal? This is from the CRJ. And how much are we talking about? 26,250. When we sell goods, it decreases our trading stock account. And then I have my CPJ over here, cash payments. Do we have trading stock in the cash payments journal? Yes, there it is, 4,600. What does that mean? We bought stock on cash. When we buy stock, the question is, does it increase my trading stock account or decreases it? It definitely increases it. That means I'm going to bring it now to my debit side. And then I'm going to come on this side. I will then say bank. Bank from which journal? CPJ. How much are we talking about? 4,600. In this case, we've posted so far from two journals, your CRJ as well as your CPJ. Let us see if we still have more journals to post from. I have the DJ as well as the DAJ. The DJ simply means we have sold goods on credit in this case. I will not use my sales amount. I need my cost of sales. But there is a question mark. That means I need to calculate it first. Let's calculate that. You should know by now that every time cost is 100%. And markup according to this particular question is at 60%. So come here and say 60%. Therefore, my selling price becomes 160, which is the same as my 18,400. Then I will use the Cremora method or the UK method, which says what you want over what you have times what you have will give you what you want. What is it that I want? I want my cost, which is 100. What do I have? I have 160 multiplied by 18,400. Quickly punch that in your calculators, dear learners. I want you to tell me, how much do you get? If you say 100, that is the cost, that is what you want. But what you have is the selling price, which is 160%, multiplied by your 18,400, which is your total sales amount here. You will get an amount that is 11,500. Thank you so much, 11.5. How then do we post this to my trading stock account? The first thing to note is when you are posting from your debtors journal, you are, in this case, decreasing your stock account because you have sold goods. So I'm going to come to my credit side. I'm just going to remove this part here since you have already seen it so that I can write properly over there. Let's do that. I'll come here and then what do I say? Because we have sold goods, I will then say cost of sales. From which journal? This is the DJ. How much are we dealing with? We've calculated it already, 11,500. Quickly, let's look at this one now. The debtors allowances journal. Some of our debtors were not satisfied with the goods that we sold to them, so they returned the goods to us. What does that mean? It means my trading stock account is going to increase. What do I then say? I'll come here. I am going to say cost of sales. Cost of sales from which journal? This is now the DAJ. How much are we talking about? 1,125. As simple as that. We should still be having more transactions. Let's quickly go and see if we can post. Yes, we have the creditors journal as well as the creditors allowances journal. Here is my trading stock account. Do not forget, on the debit side, it increases. And on the credit side, this account will decrease. When I'm posting from my creditors journal, this simply means we purchased trading stock on credit. So once we purchase, it increases my trading stock account. That means I'm going to debit my trading stock account in this case. But what do I then say? I say creditors control. Creditors control. And then here I will have my CJ, creditors journal. How much did we purchase? 12,800 rands. I still have one more journal. Which one is it? The creditors allowances journal. What does this mean? We purchased goods. We were not satisfied. So we returned some of the stock. You can see already. Once you return, is it going to increase your trading stock account or decrease it? Definitely, it will decrease. So I'll come here then. What do I then say? I will say creditors control. Creditors control. From which journal? CAJ. How much are we talking about in this case? 800 rands. I'll come here. There is my 800 rands. Dear learners, very important that you get to understand these aspects. And then I now have my petty cash journal and I have trading stock 260. Let's quickly go and do that. Here is my trading stock account. On the debit, once again, it increases. On the credit, it decreases. Therefore, what do I want here? I have petty cash. I am going to come to my debit side. It means we purchased goods and we paid for their transportation using our petty cash. So I will debit in my trading stock and then I will say petty cash. Petty cash from which journal? This is my PCJ. How much are we talking about? 260 rands. In the general journal, do I have anything in here? No. But they said something. The accountant did not record the following transactions in the general journal. The owner took goods of 1,650 at cost price for personal use. If the owner takes goods for personal use, what do we call that? Drawings. Do drawings increase our trading stock or they decrease our trading stock? They definitely decrease. So I'll come to my credit side and I will then say drawings. From which journal? GJ, 1,650. You have to understand that when goods are taken for personal use, it decreases our trading stock. It decreases our trading stock. With me here, I have a fully completed trading stock account. You now need to know how to close off this ledger account. You have to focus on the side with the highest amount. In this case, it is our debit side. We will say 87.6 plus 4,600 plus 12,800 plus 1,125, and we also add 260. It will give me 106,385. I would then have the same amount on both sides of my ledger account, that is on the credit side, 106,385. And then I'll begin to add the amounts on the credit side, that is your 26,250, your 11,500, 1,650, as well as the 800. When you get their total, then you subtract it from 106,385. Then you should get a balance carry down, which is 66,185, which then becomes my balance brought down here, 66,185. This is how you would then close off a ledger account. Let us go for an ad break. See you shortly.